Top 10 Best Disney Princess Movies. 10. Moana. Loved by the public thanks to its bold history, sticky soundtrack, extravagant characters, and super lovely characters, the tale of this princess.
Okay, first, I'm not a princess.
Well,
If you wear a dress and you have an animal sidekick, you're a princess.
but don't worry, Moana, you're not a conventional princess. Your story goes beyond another romantic tale, since its focus is on a journey of personal discovery and self-improvement. Moana is not only cataloged like a princess with a good personality, but also brave, turned into all a heroine. An additional bonus is that this team has the well-built Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, who this time will not delight you with huge muscles, but with his imposing voice to play the legendary demigod Maui, singing a catchy tune,
What can I say except you're welcome?
accompanied by the lovely Ollie Cravalho, who surprises you with her interpretation of Moana and with his beautiful voice. I am Moana! Well done, Disney! 9. The Princess and the Frog. You have to kiss a lot of frogs to find Prince Charming, and here in the wonderful world of Disney, everything is possible, although always with a different and unique touch. Tiana is not a girl looking for a prince to solve her life, but a hard-working young lady who fights for her dreams. What's inspiring for this movie is that there aren't damsel in distresses, unlike other animations. Both Tiana and Prince Naveen work together to discover the true meaning of life.
Now, y'all figure out what you need?
Talk about love.
Y'all ain't got the same shit what's wrong with.
You're right, Mama Odie. I should keep on talking about the movie. Tiana is considered the first African-American princess in the Disney franchise. A very interesting fact that you should know is that Tiana was played by the singer Anika Noni, who served as an inspiration for the appearance of this pretty princess. La!
A spark flies out.
The Princess and the Frog is a movie that without a doubt encourages young girls to go for their dreams no matter the constant obstacles that oppose against them. Get ready, because you're about to know a curious princess will conquer you with her super fry pan. 8. Tangled. Inspired by the classic fairy tale of the Grimm brothers, but with a touch of the magical world of Disney, Tangled presents to Rapunzel, a little girl with a magical hair who is kidnapped by an evil woman that uses that magic to look slim and young. But as you know that in Disney, good always triumphs over evil. Appears Flynn Rider, a greedy thief, who helps Rapunzel unintentionally to have another perspective about life, giving her one reason to be brave and go in search of her dreams. And as expected in Tangled, you'll find the princess with the longest hair in the fantastic world of Disney, reaching a length of about 70 feet.
Rapunzel, let down your...
At the beginning, there were problems for choosing the actress who'd lend her voice for Rapunzel's film. As a first option, Kristen Chenoweth was chosen. However, she withdrew from the project. Then Reese Witherspoon was the second option, but also gave up until Mandy Moore came to the rescue and stayed with the role of the lovely Rapunzel, being the perfect choice. 7. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. She's the most beautiful princess of all the magical world of Disney. I don't lie, even the magic mirror can tell you.
A lovely maid I see. Rags cannot hide her gentle grace.
A very innocent and generous princess who was abused by her evil stepmother when she was an orphan. But be quiet, because the good ones always triumph here, remember? This sweet princess was rewarded with 7 true and intrepid friends and a true love, finding at last true happiness. It should be noted this beautiful princess was inspired by Mary Pickford and Betty Boop, giving her a sophisticated style with a melodious voice, which was played by Adriana Caselotti. The curious thing about this movie is that nobody had faith, so they called it Walt Disney's Folly. But at the end, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs tale made history at the ticket office by silencing all skeptics who doubted about its success.
Tic-tac-toe in your face!
6. Cinderella. This animation has been considered one of the Disney classics, being the most popular film adaptation of all the Cinderella tales that exist. The story is about a girl who is abused by her cruel stepsisters and stepmother when she becomes an orphan. But as Disney couldn't allow that someone so gentle and dreamer suffers through a the beloved Cinderella had a happily ever after next to her beloved prince. The physical appearance of Cinderella was inspired by actress Helen Stanley, who gave us that spontaneity and charm that was needed. Undoubtedly, it's a film that teaches us that good people always win and bad people get what they deserve. Now, if you're one of those who loves the times of ice storms and snow by piles, I'm sure you'll love the princess of 5. Frozen.
Let it go, let it go.
So I start with the spectacular animated film, which is one of the best and my most favorites for its perfect combination of soundtrack, exceptional songs, emblematic characters, and for showing sublime storyline full of adventures.
This is amazing!
Its production took about 70 years, since there were other projects that were carried out, leaving aside this film. And at the end, Jennifer Lee, the director of Frozen, was in charge of it.
And the Oscar goes to
Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez for Let It Go, Frozen.
The most representative song is Let It Go, winning an Oscar as Best Original Song, being translated in more than 41 languages like French, Japanese, Italian, Portuguese, among many others. A story that at first was going to be about an evil ice queen, but after composers created the song Let It Go, the concept of the movie changed completely, giving Elsa a strong personality and brave with a great heart. But don't forget Anna, since she's shown to be a brave and persevering princess who seeks the well-being of her sister and her people. And talking about struggling women, I present to you the best warrior of all. 4. Mulan. It's one of the most famous films of the magical world of Disney for its intense plot, iconic characters, and for having a protagonist as challenging as Mulan. She arrived at Disney to show everyone that a pair of loose pants, a sharp sword, and fierce behavior can also be a representation of a princess. Even in this plot, you can find a super motivating and spectacular song called Reflection, with a significant and powerful lyric that alludes to the acceptance of oneself.
Why is my reflection someone I don't know?
This exquisite Disney story is based on an old ballad of the Song Dynasty called Ode to Mulan, a poem that comes from a musical collection of lyrics and songs that no longer exist, what make difficult to trace the origin. Even so, Disney was able to give you an unforgettable tale that shows you that women are brave and can be as strong as men.
With all the strength of a raging fire.
3. Aladdin. This incredible animated film was inspired by the tale of 1001 Nights and in the 1940 film The Thief of Baghdad, which two characters are taken, Jafar, who is also a villain in the animated film, and the human thief Abu, that in the classic Disney ended up being a monkey. The film presents Jasmine, a princess who goes beyond the conventional. In other words, she wants to be free and see the world, in short, being owner of her own fate.
I'm sorry, Raja. But I can't stay here and have my life lived for me.
But beyond a rebellious princess and a boy who wants to change his life, you have a charismatic genius who is a sensation in the film and is originally played by the beloved Robin Williams, providing a magical touch in each scene.
I really enjoyed that.
Aladdin has a bit of capable of fulfilling your dreams and showing you 2. The Little Mermaid.
Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
Sebastian tells you himself how wonderful it is to live under the sea, but Ariel is a teenager who dreams of visiting the world of humans and
Walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet.
this is because her super adventurous spirit drives her to discover the world that surrounds her. And, well, when you're 16 and you're the King Triton's daughter, that'll awaken within you the curiosity for knowing what he so forbids for you. A rebel without a cause. The curious thing about this feature film is that it was the salvation of Disney since after Walt died in 1966. The industry began to decline, showing films of poor quality, with dumb stories and not iconic characters, until The Little Mermaid showed up to the rescue, a film that marked the beginning of the Disney Renaissance, receiving high-quality animations such as Aladdin, The Lion King, Mulan, among many others, returning to be the Disney everybody loved. Number 1. Beauty and the Beast.
Ma chère mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight.
Like that is how the flirty Lumiere reaches to be placed to the top. 1. The Beauty and the Beast, a masterpiece that has an excellent plot with awesome original songs, illustrious characters, and main characters who go beyond the conventional. The tale is focused about a naughty and petulant prince who is cursed by the fairy. The unique way to break the spell is loving someone else.
If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time.
Despite the years, this film is still very loved by everyone. For you, me, and many people worldwide, this film was so wonderful that it was the first animated film to be Oscar nominated for Best Film. Beauty and the Beast is a very special film because it shows how two people with totally different personalities can find love and be happy forever despite everything. Just wonderful. Clapping, gentlemen. Clapping for true love. Now that you've remembered this Disney's wonderful world, which one of these movies has always been your favorite? If you like this video, like it, subscribe, and activate that bell. By the way, do you want more magical videos? You can watch this one, or this other one too. They were made especially for you. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.